Oh dear, look at this. Look at this. It looks like a load of poo. And not Winnie the Pooh. Let's be real here, whoever thought this is a peewee. Fat bananas. Well, you read the title, you've seen what we know of, and it's surprising seeing that not long ago I made a video talk about what we know so far, and by the time the video's release, more information came out, such as everyone involved with the CGI series involving voice actors and all has left the team, with obviously Thomas's main voice actor, Joseph May, coming forward saying that he's no longer involved with the show, so oh dear. They're not messing around, so that's not good. Oh, who am I kidding? The moment they shown this picture, it was doomsday. Doomsday was upon us, children. And now the kids are crying, because the illusion has been shattered, I guess. So then, what did I think of the trailer that just popped out of nowhere? It's not bad, it's not badly animated. And the one thing I forgot to bring up in the previous video about Nelvana is it's the same studio that was responsible for giving us Max and Ruby, Clone High, and the ever-lovable Donkey Kong Country TV series, so all these are under the same fucking umbrella.
And why did I use up my best material on this shit?
So they've been all over the maps in terms of IP, so something interesting I want to point out. Visually, it feels like I'm watching My Little Pony, but with trains.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
And surprisingly, we kind of see more of who's returning. Well, Thomas and Gordon are back, which is obviously stated before, and surprisingly the Fat Control's not present, so he's obviously gonna appear somewhere. And obviously the rest of the Steam team, even though James and Rebecca are surprisingly absent. And I've just seen this now, and everyone's be like, oh boy, my favourite train is not in the line of fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this now, James is gonna appear, like the fact that Emily popped up. So, yeah, there's Emily, and also Carly's back, and oh dear. They just decapitated her and plopped her on a flatbed. Wait a minute. Big Thanos, how could you? Oh yeah, Nia's here, so... And I'm pretty sure the reason that Nia's here is probably because they realize they've done a big fucking blunder. And let's be real, Alvin and Rebecca, Nia's more fleshed out. She had like an entire movie to herself. Some moments here and there to flesh her out, but half the time it's just her saying, look at me, I'm from Africa. What do? What about you? I am generic female happy trade. And it's kind of no-brainer that maybe why she's replaced with a dildo. Also, I didn't expect to be correct about Diesel comeback, so that's a bit of a oh my wowzer moment, I guess. So the other thing I could say is, yeah, judging by what we've seen here, it's kind of obvious that everyone is going to heavily distance themselves, and we now know it's going to come out in October, and I'm going to be honest, even though they mentioned that there's going to be 2 seasons of this and a movie, after that it's going to go bye-bye. Don't believe me? Look at the Bob the Builder reboot. 2 seasons and a film, it went bye-bye, but it luckily had an extra season to stay around, but the one thing you do know, it's a different animation team, and it doesn't have the same number of episodes as the previous 2 seasons, which was like 50 each. So yeah, Mattel's kind of gonna screw themselves over if they think they can keep this sinking boat flowing, because the other thing they got left to keep them alive is Fireman Sam, and they don't give a damn. It's, hey look, it's Fireman Sam, there's a policeman. No? Anyways, here's our talking locomotive. So yeah, as for now, judging by what we've seen here, it's good to see that the other members of the Steam team are kind of back. I wasn't expecting to be correct about Diesel coming back. And although they were heavily implying, even in the information saying that Thomas, Gordon, Percy, Nia and Diesel there, and obviously they don't mention some characters, even though in the trailer we have evidence of characters like Emily and Carly showing up, so yeah, you can parade around and say, oh thank god James is not here, he's gonna be there, so let me be first to say I told you so. And possibly Rebecca, I don't know. Do something with her? Oh my god, I'm grasping straws. So then, what am I gonna do? Am I really gonna do a 3rd video on the subject matter? I don't know. I really don't know. And all I can say is, thanks for some of the support on the previous video on the subject matter, so anything goes for what the hell they're gonna do next, so bugger off.
Shower you with coconut cream pie.